Wi-Fi. Think of all the ways in which we use it on a daily basis. Internet, social media, Netflix. Nowadays, Wi-Fi is pretty much essential to our everyday life. But have you ever wondered who invented our precious Wi-Fi? Would it surprise you to know that a famous actress from the 1940s played a big part in its creation? Hey there, fellow history buffs. My name is Allie Curtis, and today on 5-Minute Flashback, we're learning about Hedy Lamarr. But before we learn about her impact in the scientific world, her famous acting career and stardom, and even how she helped America in World War II, just who was Hedy Lamarr? Born on November 9, 1914, under the name Hedwig Eva Marie Keisler in Vienna, Austria, Hedy Lamarr was the only child of a wealthy Jewish family. Growing up, Lamarr's father, who was a bank director and a curious man, would often take her for long walks and discuss with her the inner workings of machines. These talks with her father helped guide Hedy Lamarr's thinking, and by the age of 5, she could be found disassembling and reassembling her music box to better understand how it operated. Her mind would be ignored, while her beauty would help get her into acting. At 17, Lamarr starred in her first film, a German project called Geld auf der Straße. In 1933, at 18 years old, she became notorious for her role in the risque film Ecstasy, a movie banned by Hitler and condemned by the Pope. 4 years later, Hedy Lamarr escaped to London in order to flee from the growing anti-Semitism in the country, as well as her first husband, who came to be a munitions tycoon affiliated with the Nazis. Lamarr's role in Ecstasy caught the attention of Hollywood producers, and it was while she was in London that she was taken to meet the head of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios, Louis B. Mayer. She soon signed a contract with the studio and headed for New York. With a $500 a week contract and a new name, Hedy Lamarr starred in her first film in 1938 called Algiers, alongside famous actor Charles Boyer. From there, she continued to star in films alongside some of the most famous actors of the day, including Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy, and Jimmy Stewart. Lamarr would go on to be called the most beautiful woman in film, as her acting and beauty made her one of the most popular actresses of her day. However, Hedy Lamarr would also come to call her beauty a curse, as she felt it inhibited her scientific aspirations and achievements. While in Hollywood, Hedy Lamarr came to date the famous pilot and businessman Howard Hughes, who was a fellow innovator like herself. Hughes helped encourage Lamarr in her scientific aspirations and even gave her a small set of equipment for her trailer so that she could work on inventions in between movie takes while on set. Howard Hughes wanted to create faster planes that could be sold to the US military, so Lamarr researched the fastest birds and fish and used this to design a plane with fins resembling the fastest fish and a new wing design resembling the fastest flying bird. Hughes called her a genius for her work, but her inventions didn't stop there. Hedy Lamarr also invented an updated stoplight and even a tablet that could dissolve in water to taste like Coca-Cola. But her most significant invention was probably what she called her secret communication system. In 1940, Lamarr met composer George Antheil at a dinner party where the two found a similarity in their inventive minds and discussed their concerns with the imminent war. Hedy Lamarr's first marriage to the Nazi-sympathetic munitions tycoon provided her with knowledge on various weaponry, which she then utilized when formulating her invention with Antheil. The two came up with a new communication system that was intended to help guide Allied torpedoes to their targets in war. Antheil and Lamarr were awarded a patent for their work. However, the technology of the time prevented the reality of their idea at first. Their invention would later prove to be essential to the military and the cell phone industry. The frequency hopping technology, as Lamarr called it, is widely used today in technology such as Bluetooth, GPS, and Wi-Fi. Because her technology could not yet be used to help aid in the war, Hedy Lamarr decided to instead help by rallying support for the war effort by selling war bonds. She would even go on to become an American citizen in 1953. Lamarr's patent for her invention expired before she was ever able to see a penny of it, and it wasn't until her later years when she received any awards or real recognition for her achievements. Although she passed away in 2000, in 2014, Hedy Lamarr was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame for the invention of frequency hopping and has been dubbed the mother of Wi-Fi. There has even been a recent Netflix documentary made about her called Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story. What did you think about Hedy Lamarr? What was your favorite thing about her? Let us know by leaving a comment down below or sending us a tweet. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ZTV 5-Minute Flashback, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and show us some love on Instagram. Until next time, this is Allie Curtis reminding you to go out, enjoy life, and stay curious.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. Do you want to gain experience in video production, professional social media, or working with real clients? Visit the UA School of Communications online or follow us on social media to learn more. ZTV, make media, make a difference.